back. Hopefully you just watched the first part of this video, the first 22 problems gone over, and you're back to see a little bit more. So this is the full correct answers to the review sheet, and we're going to jump ahead to numbers 23 through 26 in this video. 23. The surface area of a plastic ball can be calculated using the formula S equals 4 pi r squared. Write an equation to find the radius r. It wants me to solve for r. So it's algebra. No fractions, no parentheses. I can't combine my terms. I don't have to bring all r's to one side. I need to isolate. To isolate it, add or subtract first. There's no plus or minus. I divide left. I want to get rid of the 4 and the pi, so I divide by 4 pi. I get r squared equals x over 4 pi. I don't have r by itself yet. I got to get rid of that square. To get rid of the square, I do the square root. R equals radical x over 4. That's the answer to the first question. Now it says to determine the diameter, it's the nearest inch of the ball that has a surface area of 45. It's telling me that S is 45. If S is 45, I'm going to replace the S with 45. Now, I'm going to type that into the calculator. My calculator is not as cool as yours, so it's going to look a little messier. So be aware of that. Yours should look a lot nicer because yours is updated and mine is not. That is the equivalent of what I have to my right there. Let me just make sure I type it in right. Looks good. I get that answer right there. That's the radius, though. The question asked me for the diameter. See? Diameter. Oops. Nope. Now you can see it. The diameter is 2 times the radius. So I'm going to take this answer, I'm going to multiply it by 2 when I get back. To the nearest inch is the nearest unit, which is 4. 4 inches. Let's do another one. The formula for finding the area of x amount of circles is A equals x pi r squared. Write an equation to find the radius. I gotta get r by itself. So, again, same as last time, I can't do any of my other steps. I'm just gonna divide. I gotta get rid of that radical, so I take the square root. And I get r equals radical a over x pi. That's the answer to the first part of the question. Determine the diameter to the nearest inch of the 10 balls. The amount of balls was x. So x is 10. Area is 70. So I'm going to substitute those values in. X is 10, 5. Remember, I have to double it at the end as well. So I'm just going to skip right ahead and write d equals. Because I will multiply my answer by 2. You'll see me do it. Don't worry. I've got radical 70 divided by 10 pi. Again, your calculator is a lot less messy than this. You have your alpha y equals, enter, to type the fraction in. I now have to multiply this by 2 to get the diameter. And I get 3 inches. That was fun. Okay, we're up to number 25. Solving an inequality, just like solving an equation. Fractions, no. Parentheses, yes. Distribute. Not just the 3, but the negative 3. Negative 3x minus 12. Now combine my terms. On my left, yes, I can combine the positive 2x with the negative 3x. That's negative 1x. On my left, Positive 4x, positive 3x, positive 7x. Bring all x to one side. Move the smaller one. Isolate. Add or subtract first. Divide less. I get negative 1.25. If I want to flip that around so x comes first, I keep the open side facing the x, and I get x is greater or equal to negative 1.25. On a number line, here's my 0, here's negative 1.25. It's got the equals, so it's a closed circle, and greater than is to the right. One more. No fractions. Yes, there are parentheses, so I distribute. Again, I'm distributing the negative 2, not just the 2. Negative 2x plus 6. Combine like terms. Nothing on the left. However, on the right, I have 4x and negative 2x, which is positive 2x. Bring all x to one side. Isolate. Add or subtract first. Divide last. I get x is greater than negative 2. There is no equals, so it's open, greater than, shape from the circle to the arrow, and that's it. You need to go over all these problems. That is not going to be enough for you to be successful. You have to practice the problems. Use this as a guide if you're not sure how to do them, but practice. Practice the problems from the review sheet. Practice the problems from your homeworks that you've been doing all year. You know the questions that are going to be on there. It's up to you to make sure you're able to do them. I look forward to seeing you soon. Let me get this recording over. Not bad, only 7 minutes.